My guy was a little petite man, little mohawk. You hear how raspy I sound? He sounded a little bit more raspy. And he's working on this vehicle, sweat dripping. The dirt from his hands are all over my sister's white truck. He is working hard. And I'm like, Lord, I need you to anoint these hands because I'm not sure what's happening and why mechanics don't know what they're doing. But it's happening. And I'm hungry and I'm hangry and I'm tired because the week leading up to this conference, I couldn't sleep because I was just so excited to be in the building. And I, for the life of me, just can't figure out why this is happening. It is now 11:30, 12 o'clock. We're still in the parking garage, waiting because the car is still shaking. And at this point, I'm like, if the shaking isn't going to hurt us, it's time to go. The little man got in the car because I was sitting in the passenger seat and I saw his little tattoo on his arm and it was a demon that looked just like him. But he started to talk to me. He said, yeah, I'm fresh out, 25 years. And this gentleman right here has given me a chance and I'm so grateful. And I'm thinking a lot of thoughts. But the main thought is, did you fix the car? The answer is no. So the resolve was, come to my shop in the morning. I'm going to put the car on this thing and I'll be able to tell exactly what's wrong with it because it just can't be that. Now they're trying to tell us the job that they had already did before wasn't done correctly. And my sister and my brother-in-law was like, yes, it was. And so at this point, I'm confused because I just know that I want to be in a building. I'm not sure what's happening outside and I know everything is spiritual. And the email that Tiffany sent out for Covered by God that night, subject line said under attack. So I was like, okay. So there were things that kind of brought me back down when I wanted to be heightened because I was like, okay, so under attack. Okay, this is confirmation. I'm not going through this in vain. You know what I'm saying? I walk in there singing the song that I love that's near and dear to my heart in this season. And I said, okay, Lord, I hear you. So every time I was trying to go up, he was bringing me back down. So the resolve was to meet him at 8 a.m. in the morning the next day. Now, the conference starts at 10 a.m. And my next question is, how long is this going to take? He said 45 minutes. Now, you know I don't believe him. I done gave you 2 45 minutes opportunities, baby, and it didn't work. But I'll oblige. So we wake up in the morning. Now we're packing all of our things. Oh, let me rewind. Hold, please. While I'm sitting in Covered by God, I get an email from the hotel saying they were going to cancel my room. No, no. Excuse me. I got an email from them saying they're canceling the room. Like the room is canceled. And all of our stuff is sitting in the room. And we are at Covered by God with a vehicle that is no longer operating. Now I'm in Covered by God trying to troubleshoot because I don't understand why the room is canceled. And the guy that answers the phone was so rude to me. But all of a sudden, after the phone call, I see a new reservation. So he canceled it. You're not looking at the notes. I don't understand. So fast forward, we make a deal, 12:30 at night, that we're going to meet them at 8 in the morning at his shop that was about 15 minutes away from the conference. We go to our hotel. I had to DoorDash something for us to eat because at this point, I'm starving. We're not packing up everything because this is the last night. Okay? We lay our heads at 2. We're up at 5, 6 because you got to pack up. You got to do all of the things. And now we're headed there. Now, we didn't get there till 8:30. But nobody was there when we arrived at 8:30. 9:30. 10:30. We're just sitting. Waiting on this man to arrive. Can you imagine what I was thinking at that point? I'm back to I must have missed you, God. I had to have missed you. I had to. This warfare says I made a wrong turn somewhere. Did I force this? Because this doesn't make any sense to me. Okay? So the owner shows up and he says, I don't know where this guy is. He said he was here early. And I was like, he wasn't here early. So now I'm like, okay, now you're lying to us. This is what happens when it's just women. He's like, well, he's doing a job right now, but as soon as he gets here, we're going to work on it and send you out. Now, earlier when I texted him, I said, hey, we arrived. He said, there's some cars in front of you. And I said, excuse me? He said, no, it's some cars in front of the building. But I venture to say in hindsight, you was telling me that he was working on other cars and then you caught yourself. So he wanted to wait on this guy to come. And you're the owner of this mechanic shop. He says, well, I can fix it, but I just like to give my guys work to do. And I'm sitting here like, if you can fix it, you know I need to be somewhere at 10 o'clock. Why don't you just fix it? And I said, maybe he doesn't know what he's doing. So I don't want them to break anything else, because now at this point, we had to go YouTube ourselves how to open up the trunk, because the trunk wasn't opening on its own. So now we got luggage and all kind of foolishness on the back seat. So everything was out of order. We're sitting and sitting. We didn't eat because we left in a rush. So here we go, fasting again. And I'm praying and I'm just like, I missed something. And I was teeter-tottering on if I should just quit. And I'm thinking, if they fix it, I just want to go home. And I know day 2 probably going to be even more lit. But I'm giving up in my mind. Because I just feel like I made a wrong turn somewhere. My sister and I are so blown. It's just quiet. And all we could do is just be like... because what else could happen to us?